Is it possible to differentiate the welfare policies from the freebies? Why the issue of freebie become a center of the debate? So for the past 1 month, the issue of freebie become a major debatable topic all over India, especially in the Supreme Court. So the Supreme Court have taken the case as a top priority, and for the past 1 month, the case is going on. So the issue of freebie become a major debate because it affects the state's fiscal stability. So first we can see about freebie and the advantages of freebie. So freebie mainly the political parties give promises, poll promises before the election to the people that if they come to power, they will provide some sort of assistance like things, goods like television, mixie, grinder, cycle, laptop. So these are mostly known as freebies. We, from the perception of people, we recall that freebies are related only to the goods and things, but it's not like that, including the subsidies, tax exemption, tax reduction, and the loan write off, and the reduction of tax to the major corporate companies are also called as freebies, including the public distribution system, I mean the ration shop, and also the MGNREGA, the Mahatma Gandhi National Rural Employment Guarantee Act. So technically it comes under freebie, but like the public distribution system MGNREGA are also comes under the welfare policy. But here it becomes the time of the debate, like what constitutes under the welfare policy and what is called freebie, because it cannot be termed in from anyone's perception. For some people, like a cycle or a laptop or a television is a welfare policy, because freebie promote a social welfare development, socio-economic development in some cases, like the laptop to the study students, also a welfare policy to such kind of people who needed that kind of things. And the mixie grinder is a welfare policy. It is not termed as a freebie. Who needed the mixie grinder, to them it is considered as a welfare policy. So from our perception we can term it is not only as a freebie, but some sort of people, to the socially oppressed people, it is also a welfare policy. So this is the debate in Supreme Court, like how, what can be termed as a freebie and what can be termed as a welfare policy. In certain debate, Supreme Court is asking what can be comes under the right promises during the poll time, whether the drinking water, providing drinking water is a freebie, clean drinking water, or providing a laptop is a freebie. So like that the Supreme Court is asking, because many of them are confused how to differentiate between merit freebie and a non-merit freebie, and it cannot be differentiated according to my perception, because some people need something and some people doesn't need something. But the people who need the freebie, like the laptop, they need that, so it is a welfare policy for them from their perception. From others perception, it is not a welfare policy and they will call it's only a freebie. So that's the issue here. The issue of freebie is in court is not new. In 2013, the Subramanian Balaji case. So Subramanian Balaji lodged a case against the Tamil Nadu government. So in 2006, Tamil Nadu government provided more like color television. So it will affect the fiscal stability and fiscal discipline of the state. So Subramanian lodged the case in the Supreme Court, and in 2013 Supreme Court told the issue of freebies is not a corrupt practice. But before 2 months in July, the Reserve Bank of India has released a report, a risk analysis report. It said that the state revenues are decreasing, but the expenditure is high. The expenditure is high due to the spending more on the non-merit freebies of the states, especially the subsidies. This was the recent report released by the Reserve Bank of India. So the Reserve Bank of India and even the central government is saying, due to the providence of freebie, the state fiscal stability, the fiscal discipline is affecting. The state become more debt. State owes more debt due to the freebies. So this was the debate. The central government, the ruling BJP parties, is against the freebies, but many of the regional parties, including Congress, DMK, TRS, the Jagan Mohan Reddy party, Aam Aadmi party, so all are stand and support the freebies, but the central government is against the freebies. So during this time, major experts and more the opposition party have raised a debate that the central government reduced the tax for corporates from 30% to 22% before 2 years. So this led to the 1.84 lakh crore loss to the central government due to the reduction of the corporate tax. So this is also considered as a freebie because tax exemption technically comes under as a freebie. And also in a recent statistics set, around 953 richest Indian, they owned around average 5,000 crore net worth, I mean their properties. So if central government impose 4% tax, property tax on the 953 richest Indians, then it will be equal to 1% of India's GDP. So then why the central government is not imposing on it? They are reducing the corporate tax, which is also termed as a freebie, and they are not imposing the more property tax. Then why government is targeting only the freebie? I mean the free goods given to the socially depressed people. That's what the main debate argued by the opposition parties and major experts. So in DPSP, Directive Principles of State Policy, according to Article 37, the DPSP always push the government to ensure the socialistic principle. So if socialistic principle comes, then automatically the issue of freebie, I mean the freebies will also take place. MGNREGA also comes under the DPSP, and the issue of the free bus passes to the women is also comes under the DPSP. So how can a government or a public can term the welfare policy as a freebie? From I already said that it is different from their perception. For some people it will be essential and it will be called as welfare policy. For some people the goods will not be essential and it will not be called as a welfare policies. It belongs to their perception and it belongs to the category. I mean depend on the socio-economic category they are living. But we cannot simply blindly term it as a freebie. If they giving the government giving the subsidies or the like free bus passes to the women, we cannot blindly term only it as a freebie. But there also the welfare policies involved in it. So the Supreme Court has pushed to constitute a apex body including the RBI officials, the Niti Aayog and the opposition party, ruling party, the Finance Commission to constitute apex body for the freebies, for the monitoring the poll promises for the freebies. So it is difficult to differentiate between what is freebie and what is welfare policy. That's what I have to say, because many of the people just blindly saying we have to curb the issue of freebie, but it's not like that. For some people it will be a welfare policy, and for some people from other perception it will be called as a freebie. So thank you.